switch.
Hey guys, hey again. Today I'm going to talk about something that it has been a struggle for me. Not that much of a struggle, but a real struggle, that is. So, for those of you who don't know, I was born in Nairobi. Yeah, I was born in Nairobi. I'm a 90s kid, born in the 90s. So I was born in the 90s, but I didn't stay alive for that long. I don't think I even completed 1 year. I don't think I even completed a year, that is. So, just a while after I was born, we moved to LA. Primarily it was just the destination anyway. I was going to head there one way or the other, because I'm from there. I'm a Kalenjin, that is. I'm a Kale, so yeah. That was I will definitely one day I would find myself there. So yeah, my parents both worked there. So yeah, I had to just stay there. So primarily, a better part of my life, up to as of my age right now, was spent in Eldoret. Eldoret. So yeah, I was born there. I was born in Nairobi. Been there for like 13 years or so. There's so many differences between LD and here. First off, the pace of life. And pace, I mean, here there's so much to keep up. There's so much. What is my neighbor doing? What am I doing? What can I do to be like my neighbor? In LD, that solely applies to. It's just on a purpose of farming also. Yeah, it's obvious. When you're from there, you have some history in farming. And trust you me, had I not come back to Nai, that is, one way or another, I would just find myself being a farmer. Okay, one way or another. I don't before, I've been the one farming myself. Okay, not really, but maybe also. So I was there for around 5 years before my 2 cousins joined me. Their sisters. They joined me when I was around class. I don't remember. I was way young. I don't remember them joining me, but I remember living with them. So I took them like my sisters. I couldn't even recognize them as my cousins. I took them like my sisters, though it was hard to deal with my parents having to show the same compassion to me and to them. But soon after we got used to it. So we lived there. If I'm telling this story, it's in my experience, but I think that if it was them sitting where I am right now, they would have the same thing to tell. So been there for when they join, we live the same experience. I'm not that shamba kid that pure shamba, no English, no nothing, but more or less the same thing. The culture from Eldoret is different from the culture here. There's a pace of life. Then there's the culture itself. There's that pace of life, and then there's the culture itself. How things happen there is quite different from here. Here, once I arrived here, things were thick. So we live there with my cousins. We're in a private school, so that's why I'm telling you I know English. Maybe in a public, I doubt I'll be in this position. But we were well endowed. I wouldn't say rich, but we were capable. We were very capable. So I joined a nice private school. We grew up, learned properly. But then at some point my mom moved to Nairobi. That's when, she moved to Nairobi earlier, so we had to stay with my dad. When she came here, she wasn't, I won't talk about that much, but when she came here, we couldn't move with her. So I had to stay in Nairobi. So I had to stay in Nairobi with my dad for a good while, me, my brother, and my cousins. So at some point, my cousin's parents came back to Kenya, so they also had to leave. They wanted to stay with their parents. So it was just me, my brother, and my dad. From then on, I think it just hit me that things were thick, but that's another story for another day also. So I had to come to Nigeria, stay with my mom, one or the other. it was just difficult to deal with without your mother. Without a motherly figure in your life, things are heavy, things are hard to deal with, and I couldn't imagine living without my parents, without my mother specifically. Okay, even my dad, but still, I was very close to my mom. So we found ourselves coming to live in Nairobi, and as I said, she just came to start a job here. She wasn't well off at that point, so we started not where we are right now. Right now we're very okay. So now that's where the culture shock hit me. First off, I just came to Nai. First school to join is a nice private school, not public. I've only joined a public university, never been in a public other school, that is. So I came to, for those who know NPC Guru, that's why I joined. So that's where the culture shock hit me. At that point, I'm 6. So adolescence is stress. Adolescence has just started to hit this guy. So now imagine adolescence, then a change of lifestyle. That's heavy. It was so heavy on me at that point, but I just couldn't confide in anyone. I couldn't even tell my mom because I knew she also had a lot to deal with. So I knew, man, being a guy, man, you have to deal with these things. You'll have one way or another to deal with this. That's when the lies started. One lie after another. Though the lies I remember, they weren't so huge of a lie, like it wasn't a lie that could affect someone's life, but nonetheless it was a lie. The lie has to be covered up with another lie. So they would grow, they would pile up more and more. So I joined NPC. The good thing about that is joining NPC, it was a period in my life looking back at it from my position right now, I had fake friends. I don't know, but I had fake friends. People who, they were just fake friends. They never inquired about me. We never made tight friendships with such those people in my primary school. That early life, those first 2 years, class 6, class 7. So I would actually just tell lies in order to have them as my friends. That's looking at it from now. That's why I can tell they were fake friends. So I lied to them. The one lie I remember is having a PlayStation 2. So I did have a PlayStation 1, but I never got to getting a PlayStation 2. And yes, we weren't really capable at that point. So the PlayStation 2 came in, and guys had my friends. So class guys are talking about, have you played this game, man? Ooh. So because I felt out of place, what do? You start lying. You start to remain in place, to have people to talk to. You lie. So yes, the good thing is later in life there's this trend of PlayStation Palos where you go pay that PlayStation for a regulated amount of time. So it was just trending. So there was just a place close by, so I could, whenever I was given pocket money, I would come to school, eat less lunch so that I'd save up and go play some of those games. By myself, I'd never let my friends see that I'm going to that place. That's where another lie came in. But that wasn't a lie, but it was a hidden truth, so more or less just a lie. So I'd go play, waste most of my time there, not come back, not able to do homework, or come back late, get in trouble. But I never let my mom know why I was doing such a thing. So yeah, then I go to school, my friends would talk then. Obviously, you've played this, you played it. You wouldn't say where you've played it, but since you have experience, I'll tell these guys, what? I've played it. So yeah, that trend went on. I think that's the only lie I remember. The other ones weren't so major, but that's one of the major ones I remember, just to keep my friends, to think I have friends. But then soon after that I got in trouble, just because of this peer pressure and stuff. Peer pressure, I just become an adolescent. It was just my prime time in life. I just joined adolescence, so soon got in trouble. Not something major, but it wasn't a trouble I caused. I was just being blamed for something I didn't do. Just because I think I chose the wrong friends. I was blamed for something I didn't do. That's another story for another day. I'll keep you posted. I'll be posting videos up and down. At least as frequent as I can, as frequent as I have this free time, that is. So like I got kicked out of that, not kicked out, but I just kicked myself out of that school, because honestly coping with people looking at me negatively because of what happened, I just had to leave that school. So that's when I joined boarding. This was a different experience for me. I didn't know about boarding. I've never thought about joining boarding at that point when I was supposed to join boarding. My mom was all for it, so we chose the best school. I joined boarding. That's when I started making real friends. People would get in trouble with, not major trouble, but people would get in trouble with, not because that he peer influence, but it was just genuine trouble. You know, these small issues guys have in school. Make real friends. People would die for you, not die for you literally, but hey, like, okay, I know this term, maybe you guys know it, but Kufat soldier. Yeah, like, they're a soldier, that is. So when we got into trouble, that's when I made real friends, and most of them, I'm up to date with them. As in, we talk until this time in my life, where this around 5-6 years since I was in that, since I left that school. And that was, I had to repeat class 7 for that, for changing schools, because I changed school when I was just about to join class 8, and at that point changing schools to another school, you can't go to another school and join class 8 because it's the final year. So you have to go one step back. So I joined another school in class 7 again. So I repeated class 7. Not because I was stupid, but I made a stupid decision. So that's the cause. I'm not a dumb kid, but shout out to those real friends. Those are the real friends. Shout out to them. You know themselves. People from I don't know if you've heard of it, Gilgil Hills Academy. That's where I was made. That's where my experiences in that school beat every other experience in my life. But yeah, that's, as in, it was my experience with culture shock. That's when I now came into tune with my lifestyle, because being in that school there was a balance. It had people from all sides, so that there was a real balance there. It's not purely Nairobi. So I learned how to balance. I stopped lying. I managed how to keep up with things like peer pressure. Yeah, but that was my experience with culture shock, and this is to help out with every other person who's having the same experience. Because honestly, yeah, I'm sure they are. But keep in mind, for anyone experiencing this, if you're moving from, like, I don't think people moving from Mombasa to Nairobi, Kisumu to Nairobi, Eldoret to Nairobi as center of congregation. I'm speaking mainly to those guys, because now, yeah, I know you're struggling. Some of you are doing some crazy things out there, like, just because you need to get noticed. Trust you don't need that kind of pressure, you don't need that kind of attention. But yeah, you learn soon. One way or the other, life teaches you, not in a bad way, but life teaches you. Me, life taught me, and yeah, I'm here to share with you guys. So yeah, thank you for those who made it to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe, and you can also hit the notification button down there. The notification, it will keep you up to date whenever I post a video, which I will keep it frequent. Like, I'll be posting right now. As I'm posting this one will be posted. I'll be posting around every Friday. Every video of mine will be coming up on a Friday. So as I'm posting it, so when I post this, maybe in the following week Friday, I'll post another one. But I'll keep them up to date. I'll keep this as a story time. Then soon enough, I'll start vlogging. I'm still getting accustomed to this. That's why I'm doing this, to get rid of some stage fright, some sort of stage fright. But thank you guys for thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, learn from it. Thank you.